Hello sporters. Welcome to Endless Sport Time. The Orlando Magic have been in the NBA since 1989, and have had many ups and downs during that time. Despite being over 30 years old, Orlando is still one of the younger franchises in the league. Magic fans are hoping to win their first title, but they can have a lot of fun without a ring. The franchise has hosted several legendary talents, from Hall of Famers, to legends, to role players. Any player who does well in Orlando will continue to be appreciated by Magic fans. Historians' less celebration than other teams shouldn't stop the discussion. NBA fans should know these things about the history of the Orlando basketball franchise. 10. They had 4 first overall draft picks with huge hype. Many fans dream of becoming the number 1 pick in the NBA draft lottery. Teams that miss the playoffs have a chance, unless they trade pick with another team. The Orlando Magic won gold medals with perfect results in 4 draws. Shaquille O'Neal was the first top 4 pick in 1992, and became an all-time great. Orlando won in 1993, but they traded Penny Hardaway for Chris Webber. The next was 2004, when Dwight Howard graduated from high school. The latest Paolo Banchero already looks like a star, giving them 4 great scripts. 9. The only team in the three-peats to knock out Michael Jordan. One of the biggest successes for the Orlando Magic franchise was the 1995 NBA playoffs. Michael Jordan just returned from retirement to play baseball, after spending a season and a half with the Chicago Bulls. There was still hope that Jordan could lead them to victory, but Orlando eliminated them in the second round. It was the first and only time the team defeated Jordan in the playoffs, after he won his first NBA championship in 1991. 8. Orlando's greatest winning season ended with Michael Jordan's revenge. The Orlando Magic celebrated their victory over the Chicago Bulls, but haven't been in the NBA Finals since 1995. Things looked better the following season, when Orlando set a franchise record with a 60-22 regular season record. The thing is, the Bulls have since set an NBA record with 72 wins. The long-awaited rematch took place in the Eastern Conference Finals, and Michael Jordan got the ultimate revenge. Chicago beat Orlando, and Jordan scored 30 points in Shaquille O'Neal's final season, before leaving for the Los Angeles Lakers. 7. Dwight Howard has won every Defensive Player of the Year award in franchise history. The Orlando Magic franchise received the 4th most defensive player in franchise history. However, they are also the only franchises on the short list that have them all coming from one player. Dwight Howard won Defensive Player of the Year in 2009, 2010 and 2011, all with Orlando. Many fans forget that Howard was once dominant enough to become the only player to win the award 3 consecutive seasons. 6. Nick Anderson's free throw shooting fell apart after NBA Finals disaster. The biggest what-if in Orlando Magic history dates back to Nick Anderson's infamous fall night. Orlando's respected guard needed to make just one of 4 free throws to win Game 1 of the 1995 NBA Finals. Anderson missed 4 straight, and the Houston Rockets tied it at 3 on the next possession, and sent an overtime. Houston won the game and beat Orlando, despite being favorite. However, the situation worsened as Anderson's free throws, who had lost confidence, deteriorated. Anderson shot 69% and 40% over the next few seasons, and never returned to shooting above 70% plus. 5. Technically, Dwight Howard led the franchise further than Shaquille O'Neal did. The media rivalry between Shaquille O'Neal and Dwight Howard has seen them back and forth over the years. Shaq obviously didn't like a new center using his old Superman nickname, but he plays for the franchise and helps it out. However, by tracking his Magic activities, Howard is able to keep something for O'Neal. Shaq hasn't won an NBA Finals during his visit to Orlando. Howard marked the height of his magic against the Los Angeles Lakers in the 2009 NBA Finals. 4. Scott Skiles set an NBA record with 30 assists in a game for Orlando. In their second season in the league, the Orlando Magic have seen some of the best performances from unlikely players. Point guard, Scott Skiles, never made an All-Star game, and finished his career with averages of 11.1 points, and 6.5 assists per game. But on one night in 1990, Skiles posted a historic 30-hit game. Skiles had his best game ever, with 22 points, and 30 assists, against the Denver Nuggets. John Stockton is the closest to anyone with 28 assists. 3. Tracy McGrady is the only player to score 60 or more points in a single game. Tracy McGrady's surprise joining the Orlando Magic changed the futures of both parties. McGrady got his first chance to show his star potential, and became one of the best offensive players of his generation. Orlando also became interesting to watch for the first time since Shaq left, and Penny Hardaway was injured. McGrady easily holds the Magic record with 62 points in a game, against the Washington Wizards. He is 9 points ahead of Shaquille O'Neal's 53 points in 1994. 2. Dwight Howard holds the franchise's career scoring record. All-time franchise records have been harder to establish for recent players, probably because very few names stay with the same team for long. Dwight Howard spent 8 seasons with the Orlando Magic, and saw him set current franchise records. Orlando holds Howard's lead in most franchise points with 11,435 points. Nick Anderson saw Howard break his previous record of 10,650. Fans should have expected Tracy McGrady, or Shaquille O'Neal to finish the top 2, but neither of them spent enough time long to receive the award. 1. Tied for total Most Improved Player of the Year award winners. The Orlando Magic's incredible performance is currently tied for the Most Improved Player award in franchise history. The Indiana Pacers is another 5-win team, but Orlando's roster is different. Scott Skiles, Darrell Armstrong, Tracy McGrady, Hedo Turkoglu, and Ryan Anderson each received an award as a member of the Magic franchise. McGrady was the only name to cross over to All-Star and Superstar status, but each did equally well to improve on their previous roles. Alright guys, this is all I have for today. If you think I left out something, don't hesitate to drop it in the comments section down below. Also, if you find this video interesting, give the video a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.